where we discussed the first point, that is balance scorecard. Am I correct? We discussed balance scorecard. Balance scorecard. Do you remember? Hello.
No, sir.
Hello. Balance scorecard. You don't remember? Anyone? Hello. So, do you want to cover a balance scorecard, or you remember balance scorecard? Hello. Hello. Give me your response through chat box. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember we have discussed balance scorecard? आठवतंय का? Unit number 2, we discussed balance scorecard. Yes, yes.
Non-financial.
Yes.
Non-financial balance scorecard.
Yes, it is a non-financial parameter where we discuss balance scorecard. Balance scorecard, which is the evaluation method, that is a non-financial performance measure. Non-financial performance measure. बरोबर? Hello. It is non-financial performance measure. Hello. Today we will be discussing about goal congruence. Now first I will show you the slide. Everyone read that slide and then I will explain you. Okay. Hello. ऐकू येते का? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
सगळ्यांनी स्लाइड वाचा. मी Now, in this second topic of second unit, goal congruence, goal. First, we need to understand what are the goals of organization. Am I correct? First, we need to understand the goals of organization. So, may I know from your side what are the goals of organization? What are the goals? What are the objective of company? Any one of you? Most of the organization, the goal is profit maximization. They want to increase profit of company. There are also organizations who want to maximize wealth. Their objective is maximization. So then these are the two objectives or two goals of company. Maximization, wealth maximization. It is a narrow goal. It has a broader view. It is not narrow. Am I audible? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So I was trying to tell you that profit maximization and wealth maximization. These are the two objectives of company. Profit maximization, which has a narrow view, and whereas wealth maximization has broader view. So whether it is a profit maximization or wealth maximization, but in this performance management system, enterprises
Not visible.
under this enterprises performance management, we would like to clear the point goal congruence. Now this goal congruence, this concept has come from the mathematical subject, mathematical. Goal congruence means where the point of line meets each other. Yes, yes. You want to say something?
Screen is set. Yes, sir.
Now, in a goal congruence, senior management wants the organization to attain its goal. As I told you, organization goals are either profit maximization or wealth maximization. So senior management wants to achieve this goal, but individual member means who are working in a different level as a manager, lower level manager, middle level manager, or maybe higher level management. They have personal goal as well. Every individual, they have their personal goal. And there are goals of organization. Now, if organization goal and personal goal, naturally, it may not be the same. Though it is not same, but we need to have a connection of personal goal with organizational, or organizational goal to be connected with personal goal, and how it is to be. we need to connect with each other. Yes, can you see my screen? Hello? Okay. Now, next slide. Informal factors in regards to the goal concurrence. Now, what are the informal factors? So there are external factors. External factor like say work ethics, principles in every work, whether it is a profession or job. You should follow some principles, some ethics are there. That you should be uh, honest enough to your job, whatever job is given to you, or whatever business you are doing. In every business, there are some ethics that these ethics should be followed. And in regards to the internal factor, now internal factor, like say, I have listed some example, culture, such as common belief, norms of behavior. Now, in every country has different culture. Now, like India, can we say that India and Europe countries, they are having same culture? Or in regards to the Japan, now Japanese people, how do they work in company? So their way of working and Indian people way of working is the same or different? Japanese people and Indian people working. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. It's different.
It's a different because Japanese people are known as workaholic. They are workaholic. Workaholic means they dedicate to their job, and that is why there is a huge development we see in Japan because these people are workaholic. Whereas in India, we cannot claim that we are workaholic. We have mixed type of behavior. We like to work, but at the same time, we want some expected payment to be get and then facilities to be received. So this there is a difference between common belief between India and Japan. Second internal factor, that is management style. Now even in India, there are different type of companies who belongs to the Parsi community. There are some companies who belongs to the Gujarati community. There are some business which belongs to the Maharashtrian entrepreneur. So the entrepreneur who is from Maharashtra and the entrepreneur who is from Rajasthan, their management style is same or different? What do you think? Management style is same in India. If entrepreneur from Rajasthan or if entrepreneur from Maharashtra, both are having same management style or it is different? Yes, please.
Sir, I think same because they are both from India.
Both from India, but still, say Gujarati management style and Maharashtrian management style, still there is a difference. Gujarati management style and Maharashtrian, we cannot say it is same, though it is a neighboring state, Gujarat and Maharashtra, but the management style is different. Maharashtrian management may be little bit liberal, whereas we see that Gujarati management may not be liberal. So they are little bit strict about payment and working style. So an institution is the lender shadow of a man. A person who is leading that company, his shadow reflects in a company. Suppose if Gujarati entrepreneur, if he's leading that company, his shadow reflects in his company. Then talking to the people and writing reports, there is also a difference when they communicate with their employee. So the communication is also different. Now, if you observe Gujarati community, they are very polite and very softly. Their talk is very soft, very sweet. Because that doesn't mean they achieve their purpose, but their way of talking with employees and customer is very soft and sweet. Whereas Maharashtrian person, when he talks with the employee or when he talks with the customer, they are known as they are little bit rude. They are little bit rude while talking. Whereas the Gujarati community is known for sweet talking. Am I correct or not?
Yes, sir.
So management style, it is different. Gujarati and Maharashtrian, there is a little bit difference. Then the next one is perception and communication. Now here in perception communication, budgets and official documents. Whatever rules and regulation we want to communicate to our employees, prepare rules and don't. Rules and regulation of a company. And these rules and regulation of companies are being communicated to each and every employees. So that they will understand that how what is the working ethics or working style of a company, and then everyone will have to follow that working style. So if you are targeting that each and every employee should be in line with company objective, that if you want to achieve the goal congruence, it is like this. Two lines are meeting to each other. That is goal congruence. The line should not go separately. It should meet each other. Now, if this is company line and this is employee line, they should meet each other. Then only things will happen. If they are going separately, then things will not be achieved. That is the main goal congruence. Then let us talk about the formal control system. As I mentioned, formal control system, how to control company. So the first point is rules. In rules, like say instructions and control can be mentioned in this rule about the job or about the particular activity. You have to describe that how that activity is to be carried out. Like stepwise instructions. Like in a computer also, computer follows some instructions. First we have to press start button, then it boots our system, booting. Then we insert our password. Once we give password, then computer system also verify whether the same person is operating computer or not. So that verification is done. Is there verification or not in a computer? If you operate company's computer, they verify whether the employee is using computer or some other strange person is using. If strange person is there, then immediately the system will come to know that some unauthorized person is accessing our computer system. Then it will not open. And if there is an authorized person, then authorized person will get the message, and then because his number is connected with the company's software system. Person's numbers are connected with company software system, and this way company computer verifies whether the authorized person is there or unauthorized person is there. Do you have a like this experience? Have you experienced this checking system? Hello. Let me give another example. Now say whenever we do some online transaction, maybe digital payment making through phone pay or some other devices. So these digital company, they pass on OTP to you, and then that OTP you will have to feed it in your if OTP is correct, then only the transaction will take place. And if it is OTP, am I correct?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
So similarly in organization, authorized and unauthorized persons are being identified. Then second one is physical control. As I told you, computer password, television surveillances. You can fix some cameras in your premises, and then that camera will record each and every moment of person, where he has gone, at what time he has come back, like say camera, CCTV, you can say CCTV, that is television surveillance. So this is also control system, password, CCTV, security guard. So this is traditional, and the entrance there will be security. That security will ask person to enter into the register, and if some new person is coming inside the campus, he will ask, and security will verify his identification, maybe a driving license or PAN card, Aadhaar card. This kind of information is being checked by security guards and vaults. So these are some physical control. So do remember, these are the formal control system, rules, physical control. Then manuals. Manuals are what? Manuals are what we call as a whenever we purchase new thing, maybe mobile or a TV or washing machine, company gives us manual. Do you know the? Have you seen manual? Hello. Have you seen manual? Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So whenever we purchase washing machine or a television or maybe mobile, along with that handset or along with the washing machine, manual is being given to the customer. And in this manual, the entire procedure is mentioned, that how to operate machine, then the parts of machine, the name of that part. So there is some graphical picture is there, and on the basis of graphical information, we come to know that okay, this is the part and name of this part. It is called as a manual, do's and don't. माहिती आहे का नाही मॅन्युअल असतं की नाही मॅन्युअल पाहिलं की नाही तुम्ही मॅन्युअल जेव्हा तुम्ही नवीन मोबाईल घेतला किंवा घरात वॉशिंग मशीन घेतलं असेल टीव्ही घेतला असेल त्याच्यावर मॅन्युअल येतं
Yes, sir.
सो त्याचा पर्पज काय आहे मॅन्युअलचा व्हॉट इज द पर्पज ऑफ मॅन्युअल टू मेक अवेअर अबाउट द प्रॉडक्ट टू कस्टमर तुमच्या ज्या कस्टमरला प्रॉडक्ट बद्दल सगळी माहिती त्याच्यामध्ये द्यायची दॅट इज मॅन्युअल अँड इफ कस्टमर डझंट फॉलो दॅट मॅन्युअल then things will be incorrect, things will be wrong, and in that case then company will not give you guarantee, after sales service may not be given, because company will tell that customer you have not followed manual, and that is why this problem has occurred in your machine. So in that case, so the purpose of manual is that company can save their losses, because otherwise people they will use a machine like anything, and if they are using machine like anything, then machine will stop, or there will be problem with machine, and ultimately this becomes loss for the company. So for that purpose, to avoid loss or to minimize loss, company should prepare a detailed manual and it should be given along with the machine, so that from day one, customer should aware that how to operate that machine. And this way, company minimizes its losses. So this is also the control system, formal control system to minimize the loss. Then the last one is system safeguard, minimize fraud. You have to provide some system safeguard so that fraud will be minimized. Like say banks, they also have system safeguard. Most of the financial institutions, they have provided safeguards. Safeguards means Suraksha Kavach, Suraksha Kavach. So through this safeguard, they minimize fraud. Otherwise, some unknown person will hack your system and they will transfer the fund from your bank. So to avoid this situation, system safeguards are being installed by banks and financial institutions. Are you getting my example about formal control system?
Yes, sir.
So this is all about goal concurrence. Company should prepare this kind of system, and this kind of system should be known to their customer, to their employee, and then only there will be a goal concurrence. May I go to the next slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, these are the types of organization under goal concurrence. Now the function structure. What is function structure? Each manager is responsible for a specified function such as production or marketing. Everyone please read this slide and then I will explain it. Everyone read this slide. Yes, did you read this slide? Vaslik, this slide? PPT Vaslik,
Yes, sir.
Now let us understand the types of organization. Functional structure, like say marketing division, HR division, then production division, finance division, finance department, HR department. These are nothing but the functional example. So there is each manager is responsible for a specific function, such as production manager, or in marketing department, there will be marketing manager. In sales department, sales manager. Second line, business unit structure. In business unit structure, unit manager are responsible. Because suppose if there is a finance department, so in finance department, there will be again 3-4 sections under one department, and in each department or section, there will be again manager, like say receivable department, payable department, cash department. So this unit, each unit will have separate manager, separate person to control that unit. Then there is a third one is matrix structure. What is matrix structure? where there is a dual responsibility. There is not one responsibility, double responsibility is given in matrix structure. Dual responsibility. One person, he has been given dual role. There are dual role. One person is given dual role. So these are the type of organization. Matrix structure. In out. If you need doubt, ask me. We'll explain before we move to the next slide. Anything you would like to know from this slide?
No, sir.
Okay. Going to the next slide. Again, putting this slide to you. I will give you 2 to 3 minutes. Everyone, please read this and they will explain.
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Is it okay? I will distribute this slide for you. Everyone will have to read this slide, and after 2 to 3, my voice is breaking. Am I audible now? Hello? Can you hear now?
Yes, sir.
Hello? चालेल का असं display next slide. You will be ready for 2 to 3 minutes and we'll explain. Is it okay?
Sir, your PPT is not visible.
Not visible. Is it visible now? Can you see my PPT? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you see my PPT? Now,
Yes,
this
sir.
is the next PPT. Can you see this PPT? Hello? Can you see this PPT?
Yes, sir.
Hello? I'm giving you 2 to 3 minutes. Everyone read Yes, now let me explain you the functions of the controller. Now we have discussed the formal control point also, informal and formal. See the formal control system. This was about the formal control system. Now we are discussing the functions of controller, designing and operating information and control system. Now this is the job and responsibility of controller, who will have to design the entire operating information. Now how to operate particular product, how to use that particular product, that each and every detailed information, stepwise it should be prepared, and the control system, and not only operating system, but he has to also have a control system, because if he is not obeying instructions, then the machine will have problem, and such problem, it is the responsibility of customer and not company. So that kind of control system should be developed by controller. Then preparation of financial statement. So controller also prepares financial statement. Analysis of financial statement. Analysis, it goes with the ratio analysis. Like say sales table, we are connecting with investment. So whether a company is able to utilize their investment, and whether they are generating expected sale or not. So that kind of analysis. Then the next one is supervising internal audit and accounting control. You have to also have some audit check whether the things are properly used by employees, or there is a wastage of material. So that kind of internal audit, that has to be done by controller, because alone one controller cannot control the entire organization. So he has to divide his job into different people. That is known as delegation of authority. Do you know the meaning of delegation authority? Yes, I am audible. Hello,
Yes, sir. You are
can
audible.
you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
So delegation of authority, you know the meaning of delegation of authority means what? Giving authority to other person, giving our job authority to some other person, next person. That is delegation of authority. Then only we can control. So top management is giving part of the authority to the next level manager, and the next level manager is given to the supervisor. The supervisor is given to some other person, and this way the company can be controlled. So now finally controller will have to develop his personnel. Personnel means HR, his hierarchy has to be developed, and then only we can have a real control over company. If you do not develop personnel, if you do not delegate your authority, no organization can achieve their expected goal. So these are the functions of controller. Before we end today's session, let me tell you about the goal congruence. Now again, this slide, goal congruence here, senior management wants the organization to attain its goal, but individual members of the organization have personal goal are there as well. So personal goal and organizational goal, they are not matching to each other, and naturally they do not match. But here we have to develop the link between personal goal and organizational goal, and developing that link, that is nothing but the goal congruence. So have you understood now the meaning of goal congruence?
Yes, sir.
So from the examination point of view, you may be asked short note on goal congruence, or you may be asked descriptive question. Explain the concept of goal congruence. So you need to remember, you have to give this definition, meaning, and then mention about the informal factor, which we discussed: informal factor, external factor, internal, management style, culture, and communication. Please remember this. And again, you need to mention this point also: the formal control system, like say computer password, CCTV, security guard, manual. These all points I explained you. Did I explain or not? I had explained you these points, no?
Yes, sir.
So please do remember in goal congruence. And then at the end of your answer, mention the type of organization, like say functional structure, business unit structure, and matrix structure. And then at the end of answer, mention the responsibility or role of controller, functions of controller. And this way, we can end the goal congruence. Now, in the next session, we will discuss about transfer pricing. What is that? What is that? Transfer pricing. What we will be discussing in the next session? Can
So
you repeat?
transfer pricing.
Yes, transfer pricing. And on transfer pricing, there may be some cases are expected. That what are the cases that that also we will discuss maybe after 1 or 2 sessions. But before that, first we will cover our theory part, and then we will go to the numerical part. Okay. So we will stop here. Thank you all. We will meet in the next session. Thank you.